Many of you who have used Google Classroom should vaguely recall this screen. As a new user, you tell Google whether you are a teacher or a student using one of these buttons. Now what happens when the teacher wrongly chooses a student role or the student mischievously chooses the teacher role? What are the remediation steps that the user can take? If you are a teacher, have you ever selected the teacher role and still not get the ability to create classes in Google Classroom? What happens behind the scenes when the user is made into a teacher? We'll take a closer look in this video. To understand how users are categorized as teachers, we need to take a look at Google Groups. In Groups, there is a group named Classroom Teachers that was created automatically as part of the activation of the Classroom service. So this group has a local part named classroom_teachers. Any user who is in this group will be treated as teachers by Classroom. So let's switch back to my dummy account and select teacher. After a little while, my account now exists in Classroom and I can create a class. So I click on the plus sign, plus button, and wait, what? Where is the option to create a class? Why do I only see the dialog box to enter the class code to join the class? To answer that question, we have to go back to groups. You see, what I've described about groups is only one part of the story. The other part is a link that you can find when you click on Manage Users in Classroom Teachers. There is a link in this page that says View in Groups Service. Click on that link to open the Google Groups app in a new tab. Google Groups gives you a lot more options to play with that the admin console version does not. Right now, you can see there is a alert to inform you that there are 3 pending members to review. If you click on that link, you can see that the accounts here are users waiting to join the group. As you can see, there is a dummy there. And this is part of the section under Join Requests. So what's happening here? In this domain, users are only allowed to create classes if they are verified teachers. I did select the teacher role, but that only placed me into this pending list, which makes me an unverified teacher, and unverified teachers cannot create classes. I know some of you might be saying, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I can create classes perfectly fine this way. Well, here's the thing. There's one more setting in the admin console that most teachers will never touch or know of its existence. It can be found in Apps, Google Apps, Classroom, under the section General Settings. The setting is called Teacher Permissions. You can see that the current value for this setting is verified teachers only. This means that only users who are full members of the group Classroom Teachers can create classes, and my dummy account isn't a full member, which is why I couldn't create classes. Every school has its own policy of selecting one of these settings. I suppose that many schools, especially those primary or elementary schools, will stick to using verified teachers only. So in this case, the only way to give my dummy account the full rights to create classes is to make it a full member of the Classroom Teachers group. As an admin, I will go to the group service and select this dummy account and click Approve Applicant. I'll switch back to the dummy account now and see if I get the rights to create classes. Of course not. I'll at least need to do a refresh of the page for the setting to take effect. And there you go. Create class. Hope this helped to clear up some doubts regarding teacher setting in Google Classroom. Please leave your comments and or questions below and I'll try to answer them. Have fun with Classroom!